it's gonna almost be 6 years me living here in the Philippines, like in March, okay? And I have nothing but great things to say about the land of the kababayan. I love it here, but also a part of this channel is giving advice to guys like me who are thinking about moving to the Philippines. And let me tell you, it's a lot of things in the Philippines that are done way differently than you're used to back home. Let's talk about 7 Filipino ways that still to this day surprise Americans. First of all, when you come to the Philippines, you better get ready because you're gonna start eating a lot more rice, okay? Their staple food is rice. Rice is life. So one of the Filipino ways that really surprised me is that every single Filipino house that I went to had a rice cooker. Not some Filipino houses, every Filipino house that I went to had a rice cooker. They even got it down to a science, okay, how much water to put in the rice cooker. They use like, I think this first knuckle right here, right? You put it in there, that water goes into your knuckle. Okay, let's eat now. It's perfect, you know what I'm saying? That's why you will see that so prevalent in every Filipino house. And I don't care if it's a poor house. If it's a poor Filipino house, they even have a rice cooker. They saved enough money to get them a rice cooker. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Even in my home, now, of course, I'm American, but everybody else in my home is Filipino. We've been through like 3 rice cookers in 5 years. Was it 3 or 4, Queen?
Yeah, it's like that.
Like 3 rice cookers? Damn! Rice is life, dog. And you gotta understand that when you jump into the life of the Philippines, just be ready to buy a big old 1,000 peso bag of rice. I think it's 1.2 now for Princess Bia. Tell me in the comments how much is Princess B rice where you're from. Where I'm from in Iligan, Mindanao, a big bag of Princess Bia rice is like 1.2, 1,200 pesos. We buy that.
1.3?
Huh?
No, 1.3. So it was 1.2?
It depends on where you go. Yeah, because you get that fake beer, it's gonna be about 1.1. You get the real beer, it's gonna be like 1.2. You get the super beer, it's gonna be 1.3. Now, there ain't no super beer, I'm just tripping. The next thing that you're gonna see in the kitchen that's gonna surprise you is, yeah, there's not that many forks. Damn, y'all know it's true. Filipinos don't really use forks like that. They use spoons, but dang on sure they use spoons, but not a lot of forks. And this surprised me coming from the Western world because we lean heavily on the utensil called the fork for everything, for scooping, for, picking up stuff, for whatever that we're doing when it comes to eating, we use forks, right? But we have a whole different way of eating in America too. You got to think about it. We're eating stuff like steak, right? Where you have your fork and you have a knife and you do all that. Yeah, that's how we eat. In the Philippines, a lot of times they eat Kamayan style. Not all the time, but a lot of times they eat Kamayan style. Kamayan style is to eat with your hands. Clean hands, by the way. Make sure your hands are clean. Don't be funky. But the Kamayan style, it helps when you're eating the Kamayan style to use a spoon, right? When you're eating so much rice, you don't need a fork, you need a spoon, right? When you're eating the Kamayan style, you take your spoon, scoop out your rice or whatever, right? And the only thing that you use a utensil for is to get a little portion of the meat. You get a little portion of your meat.
Yeah, meats or soups.
Or soups, yeah. So you get your rice, you have it in your hand, you squish it, and of course you have your thumb is ready like that. And then you use your spoon to put a little meat on your rice, boom, and eat it. Simple, okay? Spoons. I remember when I first got here to the Philippines, we visited her mom's house, right? And, they were all getting all the plates out and, all the utensils to eat with and everything. And me, I'm trying to show that I'm down. I'm with everybody. I'm trying to help out, right? So I'm like, Mom, I'll help you guys out. I'll get the utensils for everybody. I opened that drawer. It was about 100 spoons in there. And I'm like, Mom, where are your forks? Where are your forks? She just kind of looked at me like, I'm like, so you guys don't really like forks that much. Okay, check, got it, right? Even in restaurants, right? When I went to Sunburst the other day, I had to literally ask them for a fork. I said, do you guys have forks? Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, 1 second. right? Because what was on my table was my plate, a spoon, right? Some toyo, some vinegar, right? And that's about it. Wasn't no fork. Things are different here, man. Let's talk about this. This one right here really tripped me out. Even the brooms are different in the Philippines, okay? They don't like the regular traditional brooms or whatever, right? They're too big and too bulky. The brooms that we use in America, the regular brooms, right? No, they use something called, let me make sure I say this right too, and you make sure, and I know you're gonna watch me because you want me to say it right. Walis tambo.
That's correct.
I'm getting good at this Messiah. No, that's Tagalog though, right? Walis tambo, right? And this really, to me, it looks like kind of like an old witch broom or something like that. Like, I don't know, is it a witch's broom? You'll see the old people in front of their house with the walis tambo just sweeping, and they'll be humming. And I'm talking about early in the morning, okay? When I wake up to the sound of cock-a-doodle-doo, roosters, and then you hear sweeping. Everybody sweeping in front of their house at the same time in the Philippines. Damn. It was crazy because the first time that I was introduced to the walis tambo was when we first got our housekeeper. Yes, I have a housekeeper. Don't think I'm a snob because I have a housekeeper. But the housekeeper, she asked for certain items that she needed to better do her job, and a broom was one of the things that was included. So when we went to the store, we went to Robinson's grocery store, I got all kind of cleaning supplies. I got everything that I could think that she needed. And of course, I bought a broom. But I brought a big red, regular American style broom. It looked great to me. Industrial, very cleanly, okay? By the way, Queenie didn't warn me. She didn't say anything. I got home and handed that broom to the housekeeper. She looked at it like it was Chinese arithmetic. Right? I said, that's your broom. She looked at it, then she looked at me, then she looked at it again, then she looked at Queenie. Like, come on, man. Then Queenie tapped me on the shoulder. You have to get a different type of broom, babe. That's not the type of broom she wants. I said, that's the only type of broom I've ever heard of in my life. She said, let's go back to the store. So we go back to the store, but we don't go inside of the store. Guess where we buy the broom at? From some vendors outside of the store that were selling walis tambo brooms, right? That's where we bought the broom from. And Queenie said, this is the type of broom that she wanted. I said, well, why didn't you tell me in the first damn place? Sometimes I think, Queenie, you want me to make mistakes so that I'll learn, right?
Oh.
That's why you do that to me. Why you didn't tell me in the first place? So she wants a walis tambo. Okay, got you. And I looked at that one like, so how can you clean stuff with this? Because to me, the bristles are really soft. It's like, how can you clean anything?
It's easier to use it because it's just soft than just your regular one. It's like it's hard to use it.
You're gonna move to the Philippines, get used to the walis tambo. That is the broom of choice here. Now, one thing that you might enjoy about the Philippines is it's a real service-based type country. Let me explain to you what I mean. In America, right, if you go to the grocery store, you don't have no bagger. No bagger is helping you to bag up your groceries. Not most times. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, we would have a bagger. But nowadays, in most American stores, you basically swipe all of your items yourself. Do it yourself. Beep, beep, beep. Put them all in your stuff. All of my Americans, am I lying or not? You swipe your stuff yourself. You bag your stuff yourself. Okay, you swipe your card and then you leave, right? The only time you get an attendant, right, in America is if like you go beep, beep, and then something doesn't do the beep. Ma'am, not in the Philippines. In the Philippines, they still have the cashiers. They still have the baggers, right? Who even in some cases will help you with your groceries to your car or whatever, whatnot. Baggers in America usually are maybe one or two you'll see in the store. In the Philippines, every cash register got a bagger, right? And even in America, like the baggers are just really there to help like elderly people or something like that. So it's very different as far as when it comes to services. I mean, same thing with the gas station. Most gas stations in America are self-service. No, not in the Philippines. They have gas attendants, people whose job it is literally to pump your gas for you, okay? And they'll get offended if you try to get out and pump it yourself. They look at you like, what are you doing? That is my job. Because I did that when I first moved here. I jumped out of the car. I was going to put the gas in myself. And the guy was just looking like, what's happening here? And I'm looking at him like, I'm pumping my gas. He's like, oh no, I'm akun, sir. Akun means me. I'll do it. I said, oh, you do it? Oh, sorry. Damn. Why nobody ever tells me this stuff? This is why this channel is here, for the people who are thinking about moving to the Philippines and you just don't know. It's just, things are done different here. So you don't make a fool out of yourself like I did countless times, not knowing, okay, how things are done here. I never seen this many clothes hanging on lines outside until I came to the Philippines. They hang everything all day, every day. Every house you're gonna see a long line with clothes hanging on top of them, and they don't feel that it's tacky. They don't feel that it looks crazy. They don't feel that nothing is wrong with it, because that's how they would rather dry their clothes. Let me explain. Okay, in the Philippines, a lot of people really don't have the electric dryers like we have in America. Some people do, right? But a lot of people wash their clothes by hand, first of all, or even if they do have a washer, they wash their clothes in a washer, but they air dry them on the line. They like that a lot better here. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that. One of my dearest friends who I really look up to, he's a mentor to me. I'm not going to say the name, but he's pretty wealthy. Definitely wealthy considering Filipino standards. He lives here in the Philippines, and he would even be pretty wealthy considering American standards, right? He has in his house, and I saw it, he has an electric washer and an electric dryer, right? But guess the way his housekeeper dries their clothes? She don't use that electric dryer. She still puts it outside, puts it on a line. That's the Filipino way, right? It's something about that tropical sun, right, that really dries your clothes the right way. And not only that, but to me, I like it better because when you air dry your clothes in the sun, it brings out the smell of the fabric softener. That's to me. Maybe it's a mental thing, but I think something about those UV rays brings out that fabric softener smell, right? Because back when I was in America, we used to use fabric softener, of course, but we just put it in the electric dryer, and the clothes get fully dry, but they don't smell as good as when they're out in the air drying, okay? So in the Philippines, don't be surprised when you come here. You're going to see clothes hung up all over the Philippines, in front of houses and back of houses. Okay, that's how they do it. And to me, the old school way of doing things, just like I talked about the nostalgia of dealing with the service industry here, it's old school to us in America, but things like this, I feel the old way is better somehow, right? And to me, a lot of things are done a certain way in America for convenience, because everything in America is quick. Hurry up, just put it in the electric dryer. We ain't got time to dry that shit. Hurry up, man. Hurry. Go. Now. Damn, right? But, you know, as I told you, in the Philippines, things are a lot slower, man. People take the time to do things the right way, the old school way. And yeah, the result of that is you smell fresh, dude. Your clothes smell great because they've been air dried in the tropical sun. Okay? Dude, when they dry clothes like that, when they dry clothes in the sun like that, right? I feel like the smell on my clothes, that smells good now. You guys should smell me. I smell great. Humud kayo. How do you say it?
You smell like downy now, or you smell like old?
I smell like downy. What do you mean old? Like what is? Every video she jokes about my age, right? You wasn't joking. You didn't call me old when I was making all those babies. When I was putting all them babies in you, an old man can't do that, can he? Damn! No, I finally got her back. But no. My clothes smell so good, man. It's like I don't even have to wear cologne because the clothes already smell so good. Okay. I'm done talking about how good I smell. What else we got?
Flip flop.
Oh yeah, slippers. Listen, that's another thing. When you come to the Philippines, just get ready for the slippers. Nobody cares about gym shoes here. Nobody cares about boots because it's too hot for all that. Slippers, chinilas, right? Chinilas. Do you know what is a chinilas? That's what we wear in the Philippines. Now, I wear gym shoes, I wear Jordans and all this stuff like that because I'm still Americanized. But a lot of times, when I'm just doing quick trips, when I'm taking my son to school or something like that, I'm putting on my chinilas, right? But what I have is, mines are not like the shower shoes, like the thin ones. I have like thick chinillas that have good cushion. You can drive in them, whatever you need to do. I got like about 3 pairs of those. And yeah, I've been Filipinized. I guess that's what you call it. Is that a new word? Damn, Filipinized, okay? Because when I first moved here, I was still wearing gym shoes, boots, and all that stuff every day, right? Walking in the house with my shoes on. And Queenie had smoke coming out of her ears. She was so mad when I used to do that. I had to learn. Back to the slippers. I always get sidetracked. But back to the slippers, dude. Yes, that's what you will see being worn here. Even the guys that were working on my house, the construction workers, right? They're out there on my roof working. Do you think they were wearing boots? Do you think they were wearing steel-toe safety shoes? Hell no. Chinilas. And he's got a hammer. Boom, 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 boom. I look down at his feet. He got on slippers. Queenie, why the construction man got on slippers? I'm confused. Queenie said, I don't know, babe. That's just what he wanted to wear. Damn! Construction and slippers? Only in the Philippines. Tell me, you guys in the comments, have you seen that? Construction workers working on houses, working on whatever, right? Nails, hammers, all this stuff, and you look at their feet and they got on chinila. You gotta get used to it. Their ways are quirky. Their ways are different than we're used to. But there's so much fun and love here, man, that, you look past some of the differences or you incorporate the differences in your own life. And that's what I've done, guys. And if you want to see more about my life here in the Philippines, check this video out right here. I'm breaking some more stuff down to you guys that are thinking about moving to the land of the kababayan. Until then, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that.